A bride is demanding a refund from her wedding photographer because she got divorced, and she says she no longer needs the photos of her and her ex-husband. So she wants her money back. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. When I first heard about this story, I was like, there's no way this is real. It has to be a joke. But it turns out it's still not funny, and it isn't a joke. So this photographer posted a bunch of tweets about this. Let's take a look. Lance Romeo Photography posted on his Twitter, "I swear my life is a movie. You can't make this stuff up." The second I saw this as a WhatsApp conversation screenshot, I already knew. It's going downhill. No good can come from a screenshot from a WhatsApp chat. That's what I've learned throughout the years, especially if it's in Arabic and they're forwarding you chainmail. The client writes, "Hi Romeo, how are you? ? I don't know if you still remember me. You did a photo shoot for me at my wedding in Durban in 2019. The photographer writes, "Hey, I'm okay, thank you. Trust you're well. Yes, I remember. How may I be of service?" The client writes, "Well, I'm now divorced and those pictures I and my ex-husband don't need them anymore. You did a wonderful job on them, but they went to waste as we are now divorced. I will need a refund of the amount we paid you because we don't need them anymore." The photographer writes, "Pardon me? This has to be a joke, right?" Client writes, "No, dear, I'm very serious." Photographer writes, "I'm very sorry to hear that you and your husband divorced, but as I'm sure you can figure out, that's not going to happen. Photography is a non-refundable service once I've already delivered to you the service and the pictures. I can't refund you because I can't untake the pictures. Take care now." There will be no care taken after that message. Listen, I already know the client is fuming. She is looking at the WhatsApp chat and she is about to go. There's nothing good that's going to come after this. I must say the photographer handled this very well. I've never in my life heard of a client getting divorced and then thinking they're entitled to a refund. What? Ma'am, this is Burger King. We don't do that here. The wedding was in 2019. It's now 2023. So nearly 4 years. And now she thinks, you know what? Now is the time. Yeah. Things happen between, nothing to do with you and the job. We're very happy with everything, great pictures and everything. But things, because me and my husband argued about things and we couldn't make it work, now they're involving the photographer in their personal life. It's as if the photographer is now in on this relationship, like he's involved. You can't get your money back for photography after you got divorced, the same way that you're not going to ask the makeup artist for a refund or the person who made your wedding cake or the venue. Like, I doubt that this client is hitting up all those people asking. No, it's just the photographer. She's like, he's an easy target. Why not? The photographers are taking one for the whole team. She messages back. She's like, "That is something you must have in your contract, that no refunds. But you didn't, so I'm entitled to demand a refund as I'm no longer in need of your pictures. I understand it's not your fault, but you are a business and as such, you must be able to grant refunds." Photographer writes, "No, ma'am, you're not entitled to a refund. I would like to remain professional with you and just reassure you that you will not be getting a refund. It's bad enough you want a refund 4 years later. It's unfortunately embarrassing on your part. So there'll be no refund. Okay, thanks. Take care now." Wow. Okay. Wow. Listen, it is 4 years later. 4 years. And I love how he's like, "I would like to remain professional." I feel like, the cracks are starting to show. I feel like as the text messages progress, it will become less professional. "You will be hearing from my lawyer. I forwarded him everything sharp." Excuse me? She's getting a lawyer involved? What? No. LOL, I'm sure I'm still being pranked. There's no way. Look, I really sympathize with you on the divorce. I can imagine what you went through, but this is not the way to deal with it. Other than that, there's really nothing more I can do for you. The next day, the client writes, "Good morning, Romeo. It's fine then. Let our lawyers deal with it. At least refund 70% of the money and I can move on and heal from everything. Where are you? I'm in Joburg. Can we meet and discuss this issue way forward?" This woman is unable to move on or heal unless she specifically, it has to be 70%. 70% refund. Otherwise, she's not going to be able to move forward with this. Healing. Like, the photographer is not responsible for this woman healing from a divorce that he had nothing to do with. This is what this lady's marriage. This whole thing sounds like a personal problem and she's taking it out on him. Divorce is a really tough thing to go through. I get it. But this is misdirected anger. You're taking it out on the wrong person and you're involving the wrong person. Also, I don't think there's any contract a photographer would have a client sign that says that someone's entitled to a refund even though they completed the job. That wouldn't benefit us in the slightest. I don't know any photographer who would have that in a contract. This photographer uses the Bugs Bunny gif and he puts no and then writes, "Tell your lawyer to call me." The client responds with a thumbs up emoji. Wow, that's a good way to respond to it. Let Bugs Bunny do the talking. You've said what you needed to say. And when they start using gifs, you know it's over. There's another tweet. Update, she wants a divorce shoot. What? I love how it starts off, "You unblocked this contact." Photographer says, "You're unblocked. Let's hear what you have in mind for the shoot." I probably wouldn't let her know that she was blocked. I think when you block someone, you kind of like don't want them to know that they've been blocked. I love the honesty here. He's like, "I unblocked you for this. Okay, tell me your ideas. Let's collaborate here. No good morning, no how are you, how's the family. It's you're unblocked. Hi. Okay, tell me what you want. LOL, thanks Romeo. I saw photos trending of a lady who did divorced photos. I want that too. Can you do it please?" I love how she thanks him for unblocking her. She's like, "LOL, thanks Romeo for unblocking me for the 17th time." All I have to say is this is WhatsApp. This is WhatsApp, really. Photographer says, "Yeah, you sure you want me to do it? I mean, you can literally get any photographer to do it for you." She says, "Yes, I want you. I mean, I want you to do the shoot, please. I don't have experience of photo shoots with other cameramen. It's better if it's you. I'd feel more at ease." Photographer's like, "I will think about it." She says, "I respect your work and I know my request was unreasonable at first, but now I'm coming as a paying customer. I thought about it a lot and I took your advice for therapy and I feel like I'm getting there and this photo shoot would help moving on, you know." Photographer says, "Wow. Okay, wait, what do you mean she took your advice for therapy? What is going on?" I don't know when therapy got mentioned. I don't see anything about a therapist here. She says, "I want you," and then she corrects it real quick. She's like, "I mean, I want you to do the shoot." That's what this is. Look, I don't know what's going on, but what is a divorce, divorce photo shoot? What is, just like a portrait shoot? You just want pictures of yourself? That's fine. But now she wants to be a paying customer when before you were trying to make him be the paying customer. If you know what I mean. So now you don't want the refund is what I'm here. So now there's no mention of, so you want to pay him more. You want to give him more money. But at first, remember the 70%? That's what I'm not understanding. Like what was the change of heart here? Now you want to give him more money. It's better if it's you. I'd feel more at ease. Didn't you just get lawyers involved? Weren't you just threatening legal action with him? She's like, "I'm more comfortable with you." Yeah, I know that I was going to get, my lawyers sent you a cease and desist and threatening emails, but really it is, you're the only one that I want. You're the only one who can take my photo. No one else can do it like you can. All right, well, that's very flattering in a strange way. Okay, this is the last screenshot, I think. Before we continue, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Listen, you deserve the best. And I mean in every aspect of life, especially when it comes to websites, and Squarespace is offering you the best. There's no other way to describe. Look at these options. They give you an online store. You want to sell your presets, like I'm already doing. My presets are up. You can accept payments through your online store, through Squarespace. It's literally all in the platform. And if you don't want to sell presets, you want to sell merch or something else, you can do that on your website. It's easy to do. It's easy to set up. They also offer so many beautiful portfolio and gallery options. So however you want to display your work, you can do that. Say you changed your mind. Your mind has changed. You want to switch up how your images look on your website. A few clicks of a button. You can add space in between the pictures. You can make the pictures larger, smaller. You can do a photo carousel. You want the pictures to be moving. I mean, anything is possible because it's customizable. It's fully customizable to whatever you're envisioning. And another thing that they have are appointments. So you can literally book appointments through your website. Your clients can access your services there, and you can display your services through Squarespace and also accept payments. You can send out reminders. The possibilities are endless. Okay, you could do group classes, workshops, everything through appointments, through your Squarespace website, which makes it easy. You can start a free trial by going to squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. All the information will be in the description. You are aware that I post my work. I'd have to post your pictures and everyone would know who you are. She writes, let me think about it. And then she responds, hi, no, you must not post them. I will post them for myself. He writes, morning, I will not be doing the shoot for you, unfortunately. And she writes, good morning, Romeo, with the broken heart emoji. And then I guess she tried to video call him 2 times. And then she writes, I will pay up front. Send your account number. I will make the payment now. And then he uses an emoji. And then he sends a GIF of someone scratching their head. He missed the video calls. She didn't get the 70% refund. She saw the trending. I don't know if she saw this. She said she saw a trending divorce shoot. Did she see the trending messages of her WhatsApp chat with him? Did she see that? Maybe. And he unblocked her, which is, yeah, this is just a story within a story. At the end of the day, he can't untake the pictures. That's very true. And also, he showed up the full day of the wedding. Who knows how many meetings they had. He did the work. He deserves to be paid. That's pretty much it. The photographer dealt with this as best he could in the beginning with trying to remain professional. And then he tossed in a GIF, you know?